Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Cars like these, the '89 Mustang GT, sold well for a reason. Because they were small cars, they had great horsepower, they came with a 5-speed, positive traction rear end was standard, disc brakes was standard, fast ratio power steering, all those things were standard. Then these are now what we would say are probably going to be the future collectibles. For instance, like this car here has 55,129 original miles. And what I brought out today was my electronic paint meter, and I like to walk around the car. This car is so well taken care of. Almost every panel on this car has the original paint on it, right? Original interior in the car. But the cool thing about it is it's maintained its original appearance outside, but they've done some upgrades under the hood and this upgraded roll bar here to add just a little bit of style to it, and it looks really, really good. So as we walk around, I like you to be able to see, and it wants to be consistent. You want to be within a few millimeters of each other, right? And of course, there's a couple tiny little chips on the car, tiny, tiny, tiny chips that you just can't really even see. And as we walk around, we're so close to the others. That's the good part. You want to make sure the front end hasn't been repainted, because you're working for accidents and things like that. Obviously, somebody cared because they have put the mud guards on here to keep this clear. Maybe they're not the most attractive thing, but obviously it saved the sides of this car. And if you want to, you can, those are easy to take off. Factory luggage rack here with the rub strips on it. I don't know if anybody's ever used it, but you can. Put something there, the brake light. What a great tail end of a car. You know for sure with the louvered tail lights, and I could cover this up and you know right away it's a Mustang GT, but then it calls it out right there. So this car apparently has had some camshaft upgrades, some intake stuff, so when I pop the hood, we'll peek around a little bit and see some of that in there. I like you just to see the outside of the car because it's really in spectacular condition. Original wheels, just really, really nice, and 55,000 miles. It's an '89, we're in 2010 right now. I mean, it's 20 plus years old, which is like less than 3,000 miles a year. It's like 2,500 miles a year. It's amazing. Anyway, that's my math skill. Sorry if it's I'm a little off, but. All right, let's take a peek under the hood. This is nice here, because this is kind of the stuff that you want to see. When you're buying a car, especially a car that's documented with low miles and things like that, you want to make sure things like accidents, preparation, has anything really ever happened in this car. And this is kind of cool, so check this out. Like original stickers are still on here, right? Original, look at this. These are the original VIN number stickers to the car. Those came from the factory. They were really designed to make sure that this original fender, and if they were stolen, that they could be traced, but I don't know how they were going to do that since you could peel the stickers off. But anyway, the original stickers are still there. So here's a couple upgrades. Upgraded mass airflow sensor. This car has headers on it. It's got a nice free flow exhaust and a camshaft upgrade. So the original stock horsepower is up quite a bit, and I think that you'll find that first off it makes more power, but secondly it sounds really good. And I think we'll look at that when we start the car, and you can hear it sounds great. Anyway, what we didn't talk about, air conditioning. And once we move inside, we can see that this car is loaded up with features, and I'll show you that as we go along. All right, let's move to the inside of the car. This is called Tartan. Like a Scottish type cloth interior, and I think it looks so cool in this car. You're talking a car from the 80s, and but just look at the quality of everything in here. Like the bolsters are still in great shape. Door panels are all in great shape. The steering wheel's still nice. The dash is crystal clear. It's just beautiful. You can put somebody back there. It's got seat belts back there. The key in chime still works. This is nice. It's always had a great shifter in these cars. This has an upgraded Kenwood sound system with CD and satellite radio. Got 140 mile-an-hour speedometer, a 7 grand tack, full gauges in there, not just idiot lights. The climate control, which we talked about, the air conditioning and things like that. But the interior of this car is so well preserved. I love the roll bar there that we've added to it. All right, how about we start it for you so you can hear what she sounds like. And it's like just enough rumble too, and you'll hear the camshaft be a little bigger than normal with a little bit of lumpiness to it. Go ahead, check it out. I'd like to show how easy it is to get the top down. Not a lot of work. 2 latches, hit the button, Friday afternoon, leaving work. Next thing you know, you're what we call convertibilizing. Okay, it's got a boot and things like that. All right, let's take a peek in the trunk. You know, we talked about this earlier, this taillight treatment, the Mustang, the GT package. It's all around the whole car, from the side skirts, the front air dam, rear here. You know, you could get the same car in an LX, but this just looks cool. This is really nice. It's got a boot that matches the interior. I probably should have put that on so you can see what it looks like, but it looks nice. It's nice and flush and things like that. And in here is the original air cleaner housing and the filter there, so that if you want to return it back to stock, you could. So the customer's given us that to pass on to the next owner. When we close up the video on a car like this is what makes cars cool. They look bone stock outside, got a couple mild upgrades in here so you can still make it drivable and whatever, but maybe you found 30, 40, or 50 horsepower, but you still have air conditioning, you still have power windows, power locks, the upgraded sound system, convertible top that goes down, the roll bar here. It's just a great, great car. And, you know, this car is under $14,000, and you know, you're talking under $300 a month if you want to finance it. Which I just don't see how you can go wrong with a low mileage future collectible like this. Anyway, you got any questions on this one? Nice '89 Mustang GT, 55,000 original miles. Call us 301-816-1000, and we'll tell you all about it.